Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Today we're diving into something that powers everything around you, literally. From the phone in your pocket to the lights in your home, electricity is the invisible force that keeps our modern world spinning. But have you ever wondered what electricity really is? Or how it works its magic behind the scenes? Stick around because we're about to demystify the basics of electricity. What it is, how it flows, and why it's so essential to everything from charging your gadgets to running massive machines. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your charger the same way again. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get electrified. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Conductors and insulators. To understand electricity better, it is important to know the difference between conductors and insulators. Conductors are materials that allow electricity to flow easily through them. The most common conductor is metal. For example, copper is often used in electrical wires because it is a great conductor. Insulators, on the other hand, are materials that do not allow electricity to flow easily. Plastic, rubber, and wood are examples of insulators. They are used to cover electrical wires and keep us safe from electric shocks. In summary, conductors help electricity move, while insulators stop it. Both are important in making sure we use electricity safely and effectively. Resistance. Now let's talk about resistance. Resistance is a concept that helps us understand how easily electricity can flow through a material. Resistance is like a barrier that slows down the flow of electricity. If a material has high resistance, it means that it is harder for electricity to pass through it. If a material has low resistance, electricity can flow more easily. Resistance is important because it affects how much electricity can flow through a circuit. For example, when you turn on a light bulb, electricity flows through a tiny wire inside the bulb. This wire has some resistance which causes it to heat up and produce light. If the wire had no resistance, the bulb wouldn't light up. Resistance is measured in units called ohms, represented by the Greek letter omega. The higher the resistance, the more difficult it is for electricity to flow. Voltage is another important concept in understanding electricity. Voltage is the invisible force that pushes electricity through a circuit. Imagine it like water pressure in a hose. The higher the water pressure, the more water flows through the hose. Similarly, the higher the voltage, the more electricity flows through a circuit. Voltage is important because it determines how much electricity can be pushed through a circuit. For example, when you charge your phone, the charger provides a certain amount of voltage to push electricity into your phone's battery. If the voltage is too low, your phone might charge slowly. If it's too high, it could damage the battery. Voltage is measured in volts. The amount of voltage in a circuit helps determine how much power an electrical device will have. Now that we have learned about conductors, insulators, resistance, and voltage, it's time to bring it all together with Ohm's law. Ohm's law is a simple equation that helps us understand the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. Ohm's law states that the current flowing through a circuit is equal to the voltage divided by the resistance. Current is the flow of electricity through a circuit, measured in amperes. Voltage is the force that pushes electricity through the circuit, measured in volts. Resistance is the barrier that slows down the flow of electricity, measured in ohms. Let's say you have a circuit with a voltage of 10 volts and a resistance of 2 ohms. According to Ohm's law, the current flowing through the circuit would be 10 divided by 2, that is 5. This means that 5 amperes of current would flow through the circuit. If you increase the resistance to 5 ohms, the current would decrease. In fact, 10 divided by 5 makes 2. So, by using Ohm's law, we can see how changing the voltage or resistance in a circuit affects the amount of current flowing through it. In conclusion, whether you're charging your phone, turning on a light, or marveling at the tech in your smart home, electricity is the backbone of our civilization. Understanding concepts like conductors, insulators, resistance, voltage, and Ohm's law isn't just for engineers. It's knowledge that helps us appreciate the world around us even more. So, what did you think? Did this video spark your curiosity? Or maybe even light up a few light bulbs in your brain? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the science of electricity, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you're always in the loop for more awesome content. Next time, we'll be exploring the future of electricity and the renewable sources of energy, so stay tuned. Until then, keep learning, stay curious, and remember, the future is electric.